Hello students, I am here to tell you how to attempt the English exam in the boards. Most of you might be knowing that the English paper is quite lengthy and 40% of the students are not able to complete it within time. Let me give you some tips by which you can quickly attempt all the questions and that also in the given time. As soon as you get the paper, you are going to start it with section A. That is going to be the reading comprehension. Before going to the passage, I suggest you to read the questions. When you read the questions, it would be easy for you to find the answers from the passage. If you are not able to find any answer from the passage, need not to panic. You can read the passage once again and try to find the answer. In spite of that, if you are not able to find the answer, leave the question for the time being and move on to the next question. You can leave the space for that answer and move on to the next. This is the way you are going to give 20 minutes to the first passage and complete it within time. Move on to the next passage. Just give it 15 minutes because this question is of only 10 marks. After that, you are going to move on to note-making passage. Here, you are going to read the passage thoroughly. After that, you are going to give headings, subheadings and a suitable title to the passage. All these things carries different marks. Now, you are supposed to give at least 3 to 4 headings to the passage. After you have completed the notes, you are going to give a key to abbreviation. In this key to abbreviation, you are going to write at least 4 to 5 abbreviations because separate marks are awarded for the abbreviation also. After this, you are going to summarize the entire passage in about 80 words. Please stick to the word limit. Do not exceed the word limit because it is going to waste your time. You are going to give only 15 minutes to this note-making passage. That means you are going to complete the entire section A in about 50 minutes. After the completion of section A, I suggest that you should move on to the literature portion. Here you have to again set a time limit for completing the entire section. Go through the questions one by one and try to write what is asked in the question. Do not try to write the summary of the entire chapter because here you will waste your time once again. And the marks in this section are again based on the content. If the question demands only, then you are supposed to write. But I would also suggest that you are not supposed to leave any question in this entire section. If you do not know any answer, you must recall whatever you have read about the chapter. Try to link it up with the question asked and write it down there in the answer script. Because if you leave any question, you are going to lose out your marks. Here also you are supposed to divide your time and finish this entire literature section in about 50 minutes. That means you have given 50 minutes to section A and you are again giving 50 minutes to the literature portion also. After that, I suggest you to move on to the writing portion. This is a little bit lengthy section and you require to write a lot in it. Next, you are going to attempt the question which is going to be a choice between a notice, advertisement, poster or invitation. You are going to select a question which you know the best. Be in the proper format. Try to give a proper format that you know about the question and whatever is the demand of the question should be kept in mind. After attempting this question, you are going to attempt the next question, that is going to be the letter writing question. When you write this, you have to be specific about the format. Not only that, here you must be very aware about the content because the question has separate marks for content. It should be quite relevant to the question asked. need not to show your smartness here and write whatever comes to your mind. Here you're going to read the question twice and find out what is the demand of the question, and only that must be written in the letter. Moving on to the next question, which is going to be a lengthy question of 10 marks, which can be an article, speech, debate or report writing. Before attempting this question, just note down the points in a rough margin in your answer sheet, put them together and then collectively develop paragraphs out of it and then write them down in sequence, in proper sequence. Here you are going to use some slogans, some information that you are aware about, and you are going to again manage your time here by completing this entire section in 50 minutes. Wherever you feel that you are not able to complete your any section in the set time, there you are going to quickly speed up so that you can finish it off before time. That means if you are giving 50 minutes to all 3 sections, you are able to finish your entire paper in 2 hours and 30 minutes and you are still left with 30 minutes. These 30 minutes are actually very important because you are going to go through all the questions that you have done. Because when you are going to read, you are going to find out that there were number of errors that were left, and that you can correct over there, and thus you can attempt your paper in the given time and properly. Thank you.